or at least someone trying to make the case for change. If he can overcome the sweaty panic that overtook him in the seconds before his nationwide interview with David Letterman, the rest of us can learn to make this case in letters to the editor and to our elected leaders. In fact, it would be a dereliction of intellectual duty to listen to this book and then not take some actions to change the debate. If we had no readily available answer to the twin crises of climate change and air pollution, then I suppose we could, in conscience, ignore them. But the solutions are readily at hand. This book should empower you, and with not a moment to spare. Bill McKibben. Preface. On July 11, 2011, I was invited to a dinner at the Axis Cafe and Gallery in San Francisco to discuss the potential of renewable energy as an alternative to natural gas hydrofracking in New York State. Little did I know it at the time, but that dinner would set off a chain reaction of events that turned a scientific theory that the world has the technical and economic ability to run on 100% clean, renewable energy and storage for all purposes into a mass popular movement to do just that. The movement catalyzed an explosion of worldwide country, state, and city laws and proposed laws, including the Green New Deal and business commitments. 10 years after that meeting, critics were no longer mocking our ideas as pie in the sky and tooth fairy-esque. They were no longer claiming that transitioning to more than 20% renewables would cripple power grids. Instead, the discussion had changed to what is the cost of 100% renewables? How fast can we get there? And should we leave a few percent for non-renewables? Why do we want to transition our worldwide energy system entirely to clean, renewable energy and storage for everything? This book first explores the three main reasons: to eliminate air pollution, global warming, and energy insecurity. Air pollution kills about 7 million people and injures hundreds of millions more each year worldwide. It is the second leading cause of death. The impacts of global warming are accelerating as greenhouse gases and dark pollution particles in our atmosphere continue to increase. Such impacts include melting of glaciers and sea ice, rising sea levels, more droughts and floods, more intense hurricanes and wildfires, more air pollution and heat-related deaths and illnesses, agricultural shifts and famine, climate migration, species extinction, coral reef damage, and more. Lastly, fossil fuels are limited resources. As they run out, economic, social, and political instability will ensue. These three problems require an immediate and drastic solution. Do we need miracle technologies? No. Then what is the solution? It is to transition the world's current combustion-based energy to 100% clean, renewable wind, water, and solar, WWS, and storage for all energy purposes, and to eliminate non-energy emissions. The main idea behind the solution comes from the fact that air pollution health and climate problems arise from the same cause: combustion of fossil fuels, bioenergy fuels, and open biomass. Fossil fuels include coal, oil, natural gas, and all other derivatives, such as gasoline, diesel, kerosene, jet fuel, and liquefied natural gas. Bioenergy fuels include liquid biofuels, such as ethanol, biodiesel, and biojet fuel for transportation, and solid biomass such as wood, wood pellets, dung, and vegetation for electricity and heat. Open biomass includes forests, woodland, grassland, savanna, agricultural crops, and agricultural residues. Burning any of these leads to pollution that affects both health and climate. To solve the problems, it is necessary to move away from combustion by electrifying and providing direct heat without combustion. For the electricity and heat to remain clean and available from